You don't need to be an expert, you don't need a big audience, and you don't even need to be making consistent sales on Etsy yet. If you've opened a shop and you know the basics, you already have what you need to build a funnel that brings in income day after day. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I turned my Etsy experience into a passive income funnel and how you can do the same. I've sold over $300,000 on Etsy, but the real shift for me came when I stopped depending on Etsy alone and started creating offers that I could control and automating how I sold them. That's when I started getting sales every day, even when I wasn't posting, promoting, or packing orders. Now let's make this simple. Let's start off by talking about what a funnel really is. A funnel is a step-by-step path that turns a stranger into a paying customer. At its most basic level, a funnel includes a product that people need, a place to showcase it, and a way to get people there automatically. You also heard me say the word offer, so let's define what an offer is. An offer is just a solution packaged in a way that makes a person say, yes, I need that. It could be a digital product, a checklist, a mini guide, a coaching call, anything that solves a real problem for your audience. So if you've ever sold anything on Etsy, you already have an offer. You understand how most of this works, you just haven't put it together this way yet. When I realized this, I started putting together simple offers based on what I knew. And then I used tools to set up systems so it could run without me. Now I teach this step by step inside the HWS Success Society. But let me break it down for you here. Here's how you can do it. Step 1, identify the knowledge that can be packaged. Ask yourself, what do people ask me about all the time? That's usually where your offer lives. For me, people wanted to know how I made sales on Etsy, how I created my t-shirt designs, how did I price my products, and even things like how does Etsy shipping work? I took those answers and turned them into simple digital products. I created instructional videos, mini courses, and I even started offering Etsy critiques and coaching. But you can start simple with something like checklists or mini guides or ebooks. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to solve a specific problem for a specific person. Now let's move to step 2. You're going to create a simple offer. I didn't start out by launching a huge course or something overwhelming. I kept it light and simple and focused on helping one person get to one specific outcome. My first funnel was a $12 product that helped Etsy sellers get started. It didn't require a sales page, fancy tech, or even a big launch. But it worked because it was clear, helpful, and easy to buy. Now in step 3, you're going to automate the process. And this is where the funnel magic happens. I connected that product to a landing page. I also added an email follow-up sequence. I used ConvertKit, which is now called Kit, and I also added a few helpful videos just like this one. So even when I wasn't working, people could discover the product, find out what it's about, and decide to buy without me being involved in the process. That's the power of a passive income funnel. And once you do it one time, you'll never want to go back to relying on Etsy alone. So if you've been feeling like Etsy isn't working fast enough, this is your path forward. Start with what you know, package it, sell it simply, and automate the rest. If you need help putting this together, I have a free product called the Digital Product Blueprint. It'll walk you through an exercise on helping you choose your first digital product. And then it'll tell you the next steps on how you can get that product created in a weekend. You can grab it using the link in the description, and I'll also put a link in the comment section as the first pinned comment. If this video gave you any value, go ahead and like and subscribe. And don't miss the next video in this series where I tell you the biggest mistakes sellers make when they try to create their first offer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which is always right here.